Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, with me Muklis Harudin, and in this video I will be fulfill my promise to show you a short one how to install Laravel Sail and debug for it. So let's get into it. The first step is of course to install the Laravel and jump into your project folder, and let us see is it working with running command php artisan serve. Seems like it is running properly, and let's see the website version. Is it working or we got error? Okay, don't need to worry about this error because this error is about connection with the database. It means like your connection with the database is, yeah, there's no driver for it, so you need to install it. And because you're using PHP Artisan Serve and it requires the drive installed on your local, so yeah, because you will be using Laravel Sail, you'll be wasting if you install it on your local. So let's get into the Laravel Sail instead. The next step is install Laravel Sail. Install Laravel Sail with following these steps and run php artisan sail install to publish your Docker Compose, because this will be like your initial Docker Compose, which what inside of it is just like sail, Laravel Sail. And once you execute this command, it will be shows you these choices, which are will be give you the configuration of container for these particular images. So if you need MySQL, just hit the MySQL, Postgres, or MariaDB, whatever you need it. You can pick one of these settings. But actually, you can do it by yourself if you have your own configuration of Docker Compose. So don't need to worry of these choices. You can disable all the checkbox in these choices. After you finish, you can open Docker Compose the published by previous command. Before we're doing something in this Docker Compose, let's see the sail up, or let's see our project on sail. Is it working well or not? If you found this error because blah 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 80 bind address already in use, means like you need to change the app port of the application. You can easily go to .env and add the new configuration, which is app_port, and then fill it with your favorite port number. Yay, you got it, bruh! So, congrats! But I'm sorry you need to save your happiness for later, because we need to see the actual output of what we did. Is it working well or not? So, let's see. And now we have another problem, another error, that blah 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 with session. So, in my experience, this case happened when you didn't set up the database yet. So let's set up the database. For this tutorial, I'm gonna use SQLite first because this is the easiest one to set up. You don't need to add more container for it. So let's setting this up. Go to your .env and configure db_database and fill it with the path URL to database SQLite file. But remember, this should be the path inside of the container, so that's why I put it /var/www/html/blah blah blah/database.sqlite. So this is the path that I already know it. Very write down, this is the true path to the database.sqlite file. It is because we set it on a Docker Compose on the volume section. We represent dot or current or root project is var www/html in the container. So var www/html in the container is our root project. So it means in the .env we will be put the root project / the database/database.sqlite, which is that file on the project folder 3 is a target file that we will store our data storage into that file. Because everything is ready to serve up, let's sail up again. But before we do that, I want to make the command more simple with aliasing the sail. So previously we do blah 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 sail up, so now we will just like sail up. So how to do that? Just following these steps. Instead of this, I actually have another approach of mine, so I doing this instead. But yeah, I just like make this harder. Just don't follow this step if you find out this is really annoying. So just follow the one in the documentation. Let's migrate the database first and check again the localhost 8000. And ta-da! It's working well. And now what will coming in it is how to debug the PHP or Laravel Sail with XDebug. So here is the configuration and how to settings it. go to your .env and add cell XDebug mode, and then put the value like this. And you also need to install these extensions. Generate task configuration with generated like this. Let's make the root API like this to try to test the debug. Because it's not trigger the breakpoint, I think it's not working yet. Let's add a little configuration to our php.ini. If you're looking for some source in YouTube will say it's configure your php.ini as debug there, and then blah blah blah, doing this and doing that. So here I will be help you to setting this up in Laravel cell. So what you need to do is just publish the Laravel cell php ini configuration with execute this command. Check your PHP's version and adjust it with the folder inside of the Docker folder in the root project. Add new volume configuration toward this php.ini files. Make it as representation of blah 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 /99 sale.ini. In your php.ini, you just need to add this 2-line configuration and also add path mapping in your test settings. Try to hit the API again. And yeah, you did it! It's working! The breakpoint is triggered, and then you can debug your Laravel project as you wish. So that's all the tutorial. Hopefully it will be help you, and then it will be worthwhile for you to watch. And see you in the next video. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.